Hi, I'm John,
And I'm Ted.
and we suck at video games.
Most likely.
Sometimes, it depends.
Yeah.
So,
And
we are back with a for Emblem.
and Dimitri cannot move because
He got stunned.
I'm a dummy and didn't think about that.
And shit happens. So, we took, like, a quick, 5-10 minute break between recordings.
Yep.
And, went upstairs, used the bathroom, got drinks, etc. And my dad handed me... my dad handed me the Common Spiders of Ohio Field Guide, because he knows I like spiders. So, let me spin you a tale.
Yeah.
I've always liked insects. I don't know why.
Yeah, you have. Always liked them though.
I'm just a weirdo, I guess. But
Yeah.
I mean, I am. But I went to school initially before I decided to become a voice actor. I initially went to school for teaching. I was going to be a biology teacher because biology always really fascinated me, and I had to take a bunch of biology classes. But one of the classes they were like, you don't have to take it, but you probably should. Was a zoology class.
Why did I not heal Felix? Why?
I don't know.
I'm not thinking.
But one of them was a zoology class, and we had to take either a vertebrate or invertebrate zoology class. And I was looking over them, and I was like, well, I mean, I like animals. I like fluffy bunnies and reptiles and stuff like that. But I was looking over the course, and I was like, yeah, but their systems are all pretty much the same. Like,
Yeah.
realistically, their circulatory systems are all very similar. So, like, to humans at least. So, like, I had already known mostly how, like, an animal systems worked. So I was like, you know what, I'm going to take invertebrate zoology, which is all about, like, insects, certain kinds of fish,
Yeah.
other kinds of things.
I don't want to interrupt you, but Dimitri's is interesting because he says it never gets easier. He's already killed people.
So he's already killed. That's interesting. Cool. During that class, we got to the section on arachnids, which are technically invertebrates because they have exoskeletons. They don't have a spine. Their circulatory system acts more like a hydraulics system. Well, their muscular system is literally based, like, that's what hydraulics are, is the, like, spiders like system. It's really interesting. But I've always really liked spiders, and ever since then I always I researched the spiders that are local to our area here in Ohio, and, like, everyone always finds it really weird when I'm like, yeah, I like spiders. They're neat.
I find it weird.
Nah. Well, I mean, you're afraid of spiders. Most
I
people
am.
are.
I'm afraid of most things.
But, like, the reason I find the fear of spiders so frustrating, and, like, don't get me wrong, if it's a fear, like, I'm never gonna be, like, downright mad at you. Like, don't get me wrong. But the fear of spiders, to me, doesn't make a lot of sense because they're afraid of humans. They're afraid of everything. They hate getting close to anything bigger than them. They're specifically very they try to avoid situations where they run into larger creatures at all costs. Which is why they build webs. Like, they build webs to capture prey and hide from predators.
I'm not looking at people and whether they have gambits or not. I need to pay more attention to that.
That's okay. Shit happens, man. You might want to heal him first. Give him a good smoochie on the cheek.
I'm glad she changes her hairstyle. Mercedes changes her hairstyle post-time skip because she is the anime mom side tail of death. Have you noticed that?
Yeah. But, so, the big thing about spiders is, let me do it this way. You want to know the reason I love spiders? It's because I hate mosquitoes. And
That's a good point, yeah.
And the biggest predator to the mosquito is a web-building spider. So, naturally, I like mosquitoes because I like spiders, excuse me, because they kill mosquitoes. And they're good at it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm gonna pull my microphone a little bit away from me because I'm peeking pretty hard right now. But that's why I love spiders. Is they remove the biggest pest, in my opinion, from the table. They just eat them and kill them and do awesome stuff. But one of my favorite things about spiders is they kill just about every flying pest. Have you ever had a moth in your house?
Yeah.
That is the worst because they're stupid. Like they just fly toward light sources, they bang into things. When their wings are flapping really hard and they run into things, you hear like this like buzzing sound. And they're annoying as shit. Spiders catch moths. Spiders catch flies, which like produce maggots, which cause problems with food. Like, they're super beneficial animals, and a lot of people hate them unnecessarily. So, like, for instance, I'm not saying your fear is unfounded, because there are spiders that can kill you.
Yeah.
There are spiders that can kill humans.
Everything is out to kill us, though.
But, like...
Hot take. Mother Nature hates us.
Yeah, hot take. Well, it's true. We are destroying Mother Nature.
Well, Mother Nature's been destroying us for just as long.
Yeah.
If not longer.
But, so, like, I'm not saying the fear of spiders is unfounded. Arachnophobia is a real thing, and it's totally understandable as well.
Thank you to do.
Yay to do.
0 damage.
But, like, I don't think you should kill a spider unnecessarily. If you're gonna try and, like, don't get me wrong, if you're afraid of spiders and you need to kill it to make sure that you can sleep at night, fucking kill that spider. Like, do what you have to do so you can sleep at night. But, like, they're not out to get you. They're honestly, like, my girlfriend who is, so you are afraid of spiders. Scammy is petrified of spiders. Mm-hmm. Like, and it stems from her waking up in the middle of the night in a bed that was, like, covered in spiders when she woke up. Like, it was bad. It was really bad. And that is a genuine reason to be fucking terrified of spiders. So I will never say, like, well, just don't be afraid, because that's ridiculous. But, like, you have to understand that deep down, spiders aren't out to get you. They're just out to, do what they do, which is eat bugs and make babies.
Isn't that what everyone's out to do?
Yeah, that is the...
To eat bugs and make babies.
Eat bugs and make babies. That should be an emote when we finally start doing streams. Eat bugs, make babies.
I've heard crickets are actually pretty good if you prepare them right.
Crickets also have enough protein in them for you to survive on them.
Source, yeah.
Yeah, for you to survive on them for a significant portion of time. But don't do it because they're gross. And also, we have food now.
Well, a lot of people in other countries do it.
Yeah.
And I remember I saw this one thing. It was a substitute for flour made with, like, some kind of bugs. I can't remember if it's grasshoppers.
Yeah, it's ground crickets. There are chips you can buy.
Ooh, HP, magic, speed, luck, and charm.
There are chips you can buy that are made out of, like, literally, like, flour made from, like, cricket parts.
Yeah.
That have, like, 20 grams of protein. 20 grams of protein per, like, 10 chips.
And they're probably not... to do.
God, that's a bad level up.
I keep getting bad level ups. I got a couple of good ones, and...
He's getting them poo-poo levels.
He is.
Look at that cute little face. I'm not going to show it to you because you hate spiders. But he looks like a puppy. I'm so weird when it comes to spiders, because I truly do love them.
Again, Dimitri's not doing too well either. And he apparently has some of the highest growth in the game.
Ooh, that's a big boy. I'm not going to show you that one either. But yeah, that's my thing about spiders. I just like them. Because they do good things. Lucas the spider is adorable.
Well, he's not a real spider.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he was also made by, I think he's an ex-Disney animator. or an ex-Pixar animator, one of the two, and like, like he literally made the cutest possible spider in the entire world.
Yeah.
He's quite good. I give him all the props in the world. He's very good at making cute shit. But like, yeah, spiders are your friends. They're not. Well, okay, I won't say they're your friends. They're not out to get you. So, like, the next time you see a spider in your house, don't like just immediately crush it unless you're terrified of spiders. In which case, do whatever you have to do. But like, if you can catch it in a cup, release it. Like, or even better, if you have planters outside. Because a lot of spiders, like, there's a lot of spiders, at least in Ohio, that specifically seek out shelter to live in. So if you have, like, concrete planters, like cinder blocks, and you release the spider into there, it'll build its nest there because it's sheltered, for instance.
Okay.
So there's a lot of things you can do to, like, be a better spider host. Don't forget, you can be a Spider-Man too. I don't know.
we don't have radioactive spiders. Hopefully. I would not want to be bitten by radioactive anything.
If you want to go to Chernobyl...
I would not want to be bitten by radioactive anything, so I'm just going to put that out there and say, don't go.
Don't go to Chernobyl and get bit by the spiders there. Still, I was watching... I'm going to talk about another... Since we're on the subject of science... one of my favorite channels on YouTube is Because Science.
That's a fun channel to watch.
He's a fun guy, he's a smart guy, and he always talks about interesting things. And my current favorite episode of theirs is the episode on the elephant's foot beneath Chernobyl, which is...
Elephant's foot?
The elephant... Okay, so let me explain.
Yeah, please do.
The elephant's foot is... So Chernobyl went critical.
Yeah.
And... when it went critical, it got so hot that, like, the carbon rods, you know, one of the toughest materials in the world, was melting. Like, that's how hot it got.
Yeah?
Like, carbon was melting, or burning.
Low defense!
And so they were flying helicopters with, like, sand and silica and gravel to try and put out the fire.
What the hell did Sylvain do to make him the MVP?
I don't know. And all of those pilots died from the radiation. Like, literally, like, they landed and, like, 3 minutes later they were dead. Like, it was that fast. But all of that sand and silica, what do you want us to say?
This one.
I remember this being a peaceful place. But all that sand and silica at that temperature melted together with the radioactive material and created a man-made substance called corium.
Okay.
Which is the most dangerous substance man has ever made. Because it has a very short... It releases radiation very quickly. So, this corium was lava. It was molten.
Okay.
And it was melting through the facility. It was eating through concrete and steel, and it eventually reached, like, the basement of the facility and was just, like, oozing down into the basement of this facility. Well, as it cooled, it changed. It went from being like a liquid material, like a semi-liquid material, to a solid, gray, wrinkly, and cracked. And they sent a man down with a camera. He took that picture, came back, and died. And there's a great quote where, and I can't remember who said it, but and I might be a little bit inaccurate, so don't judge me. It said, this is the photo of the elephant's foot found underneath Chernobyl. I hear that the man who took this photo died soon after. This photo cost a man his life. That is the most dangerous room in the entire world. Because to this day...
chose the wrong option.
It's fine. To this
don't plan on
day,
marrying Sothis.
and I may be wrong. What?
We don't plan on marrying Sothis.
Nah. To this day, I think you cannot stay more than like 30 minutes in that room or you will die. Like,
Yeah.
it's still that hot radioactively. As far as I can tell, this is your first time here.
Which one?
Have you been here before, Sothis?
Here? I dare say it would be impossible to
But yeah,
such a place as this.
that's one of my favorite episodes. I should show it to you when we break.
Yeah.
But
I am unsure.
it's super interesting. It's super scary,
Strange feeling of familiarity.
and
I can't
some of his other episodes are like,
about this place.
what plant would be best for poison ivy to use? And he talks about the manchineel, which is a tree in Florida that every single part of it is so poisonous it could kill you. And he's like, she could just use an army of these trees and Batman would die.
Yeah. Why not the suicide plant from Australia?
He mentions the suicide plant,
Yeah.
which is a plant with large harp-shaped leaves with billions of hypodermic needles on it that have like a potent nerve toxin in them that like cause so much pain that the story is a man accidentally used it as toilet paper. He shot himself.
Yeah.
Like,
Ugh.
that's one of the stories. Like, he was in so much pain he shot himself.
Can you imagine?
No, I can't.
And you don't want to. I don't want to either.
Oh, it sounds absolutely ridiculously terrible.
The thieves who came here.
Especially using it for toilet paper.
Yeah. Here, I'm gonna turn down my gain just a hair because it's still pretty high.
Why?
Yeah, sorry about that. I've been clipping the mic pretty bad since we restarted. Because I turned up my gain because I thought it was too low, but now it's too high.
Oh, by the way, it seems you've earned my gratitude. Thieves who came here are no more.
I mean, they're the same, so...
Yeah.
Why are you grateful?
I am not sure myself, yet I am grateful all the
Is this where she died?
She was killed in the Red Canyon in Zanado, yes.
Okay.
You must become accustomed to my voice.
Nemesis, killed her while she was asleep.
The more you know, G.I. Joe. Sorry.
Oh,
Don't do drugs, kids.
Don't do drugs, kids.
Of course you are.
And knowing is half the battle.
Mhm.
G.I. Joe!
Man, I don't even think I was alive for those. I don't think I wasn't even conceived when those were a thing.
I
don't
we
think.
had VHS tapes of them, but
Really?
like I was not alive when they were airing.
Okay.
Does the Black Eagle House have a
I'm
mission
such an old fart
Remember,
compared to
But not old enough.
yeah. I'm an old fart compared to
never
like
dismiss the possibility of the worst case scenario.
probably most of our audience is gonna be.
Yeah.
There's no need
But,
obvious, Dimitri.
I'm still like young compared to a lot of other people in this world.
Mhm.
I'm almost 30.
Your lack of insight is disappointing.
Jesus Christ, I hadn't even thought about that.
Yeah,
If I've offended
I
you,
turned 28
you'll
next
accept
year.
my apology.
Oof.
Yeah,
Don't worry.
I don't really care. It doesn't really bother me, honestly. Age is a
Everyone's
number.
waiting on
So long as you're doing what you want,
you.
like it doesn't super matter.
Yeah. I just keep thinking about...
Now I'm too quiet. Damn it.
My dad, when I was 21, my dad was 3 times my age in years. He was 63.
Okay,
Just
let's see.
weird to think
Okay,
about.
that's much better. I'm sticking to about a -6 instead of like a
Yeah.
-12.
Puppy love, just...
Puppy love.
Now that's a lark.
Oh, that's a great.
I had no idea you had a sense
He's.
of humor.
I like him. I can't wait to see him fall from grace.
I also heard that he has interesting interaction with Aloise and
Oh.
support, so I'm gonna... So once we get that,
We'll have
we
to
might have to
recruit
do
him.
that, yeah. He's easily to recruit as long as you aren't on the Black Eagles route.
Yeah.
Well, you can recruit him easily anyway, actually. I think.
Yeah.
Why did they target the students to begin with?
I don't know, because maybe you sent the students out into the field to fight them. Oh, wait, no, that's right. She's referring to when Costas attacked them initially. Oh,
I don't like you, Rhea. This is your daily reminder.
okay.
I will do all I can.
Good.
I chose that specifically because I knew
have
she'd
high
like it.
expectations for you.
Which
No.
is upsetting you.
How is
No, I
Because-
hate her.
Neither her nor Edelgard or Dimitri are perfect people. Claude isn't, but he's the closest to the
For a goddess
like
from
normal,
heaven,
like full hero
could only
Yeah.
be
without
to
any
Fair
issues.
Haven.
Well, Claude's also best boy. Which one?
A temporary haven.
A temporary haven.
Long ago, the divine
Ooh.
Seros received a revelation from the goddess.
I
A gift
I love this
to
art.
help guide the lost.
Like this in
The goddess is
particular.
always
Yeah.
watching
Like,
over
this is
folk
gorgeous.
from her
Think about
kingdom
this.
above.
Looks a bit more like the architecture looks less like European stuff than what we've been seeing.
Yeah.
Yeah. We have to stop here, but
We're
it
going
looks,
to stop this episode here.
and we'll start on the same area.
All right. See you guys next time.